Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
perfectly fine. Hey, Ruchi, good afternoon, good evening. How are you?
I'm completely fine. How are you?
I'm fine as well. Nice to see you after such a long time.
Yeah. Nice to hear your voice after such a long time.
All right, it's been a great journey. I've been into your mentor, and I have seen you grow, and it makes me quite happy looking at you guys that you are growing into the respective field that you wanted to. So, Ruchi, a quick introduction about yourself to all the participants over here.
Okay. My name is Ruchi Goel, and I am 2011 pass out. And then I worked in TCS, Galaxy, and LG companies. And then in 2017, I took a career break. And last year, I joined DataMites for doing this data science course. And like last year, I got placed in one company. So I'm very happy.
Nice to know about it. So, Ruchi, how was your journey of becoming a data scientist? I mean, you were from different technologies, so you have to learn a lot many stuffs, right? New kind of stuffs. So, how was this kind of journey? You can describe it through what kind of challenges you faced while learning, what kind of technologies basically you learned. We dealt with Python, statistics, machine learning, and all sort of things. I just want to hear it from you that how was this journey of learning?
It was very great. It was up and down were there. Sometimes I was not able to understand a single word. Then I go through the resources is available. I go to the view also many times to make me understand the things like which I'm not able to understand by myself. So there are the challenging things like we need to go through it very firmly. Like we should know the basic of whatever we are doing. We are doing any project. We are doing anything we should know first the basic why it is happening, why it should happen. And uh, like in an interview also they're very much concern about if they don't want the deep knowledge of anything. Just they want that if we will get to allocate some project, so we should know how to do that project. Like it should not be like we should know high level of like understanding of like higher level of concept, but we should know the basic of all the things which we are doing.
All right. So, what inspired you to pursue a career in data science, basically?
Actually, I'm quite good in maths and statistics also. And so, like last year, I was in a dilemma to whether to go for the automation testing or for the data science course. So that time, like data science was booming also. I was like it was a new for me also. So I just checked all the like YouTubes and all the resources, and I asked my friends also. So they were saying that it's a growing job, and there's a more opportunity in this sector. So that's why I joined data science course.
Great to know about it. So,
Yeah.
a very generic kind of question that what's a typical day, in a life of a data scientist? So, how do you start with your day? And what kind of work and sort of things that you do for the whole entire day being a data scientist?
um like like if I know, like we should start like if you want to become like a data scientist, if you like we should start our journey with clearing the concepts of small, like you can say, like if there's some model is there, algorithm is there, we should know why this algorithm is there and how it is happening, how it works. So we should know this kind of things first, and then like Python, if you get the coding and all. So if coding, even in an interview also, they don't want you to be an expert in coding. They just want if like they just want like you should know like how to write a simple code in a efficient manner. So coding is a only also
Mm-hmm.
a part, but it is not that much concern. Like if you don't know coding, but if you know how to write it, practice is the main thing actually. We have
Mm-hmm.
to write a code. We generally we do copy paste. That
Mm-hmm.
is the thing which I was not getting a job actually because of this. If we
Mm-hmm.
write a code by our hand, like we will get a habit. We will memorize also, okay, this come first, then this come, and this. like this. And the models also, like we should know how the model works. And um, and uh, like what is a matrix, what is, how, what is it, even now they
Mm-hmm.
have asked the genetic AI also.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a skills which we can learn in our day-to-day basis, slowly.
So, what kind of tools and technologies that you use regularly in your work?
Uh, I use mostly Python. And I have used this Power BI also, the tool. And for this mode for model evaluation, I use ML. And I have worked in SQL before, so I know quite bit a little bit SQL. So I use SQL tool also. This kind of tools I use.
All right. So since you've been working in this field and being taking the class, we also say yeah, certain skill sets are very, very required for becoming a data scientist or for working as a data scientist. So what skill set that you think are most important for someone entering in the field of data science?
The most important thing is, I think we should know the basic concept of maths. Because all these things works on the concept of maths, even if we consider statistics also. So that is also based on maths. It's not like high advanced maths or something, but like a basic maths. And apart from that, the coding, the Python minimum coding, uh, if you say lambda functions, or the list
Mm-hmm.
comprehensions, they
Mm-hmm.
ask generally in an interview. You write it on lambda. It is not like we have to write a full program. They just ask us, you write one lambda
Pseudocode kind of
function.
thing.
Yeah, pseudocode. Like to add the two numbers. Just they want to know that you know how to implement a lambda function in your code. Just they want to see like this. And apart from that, like now they have asked the generative AI. And sometimes they, like, in some interviews they ask about deep learning. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends upon the company, how, in which profile, in which product or services they are dealing in a current status. So they ask the question according to that.
What kind of questions generally in the field of Gen AI is going on the market in interviews?
The last like in this company, they have asked LMM, and basic CNN RNN was there.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very much concerned. They ask the frequently asked question about NLP and the chatbot, if we have done some project on that. So not like a if I say chatbot, so they want us to like know how it works. And I mean, they don't want us to code the whole chatbot. They just want us, like, how what the NLP does, what it does, like this. Like we should know how, what is the implementation of that technology, and how it works.
Okay. So currently you are into the projects, right, Ruchi?
Just my joining is like a tomorrow, so
Oh,
right now, yeah.
yeah. So you're more into the interviews. So I won't be going into the projects and asking you
Uh,
because you will get to know what kind of projects. All right. One more thing that I especially tell to the whole class, since you have also faced while making your projects, no matter what, it is a capstone project or client project, how
yeah.
important is domain knowledge in the field of data science?
Yeah, it is very important. If we don't know what the client or the what is a use case of that project, then we don't know like which attribute is important, which is not important. What is the mean of that attribute? What is, like, we should know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the attribute, we think, oh, it's like it has a more null value, and it is not that much important to us, but it can be important to a client. So having a domain knowledge is the first thing. After that, we can start the project. First, we have to see, and we have to go through all the documents related to that project, like what the client wants, what's, like, in case of healthcare domain, like they are very sensitive domains also, like healthcare, financial. So we should have the domain knowledge before starting the project, and so that we will be very confident while doing that project. Okay, like this I know, like how it belongs to that, it
Mm-hmm.
belongs to that. It's like this.
All right. All right. So you said that you had a prior working experience, but due to some reason you left and you started learning the data science eventually. So on an
Yeah.
average, how much time a person should give into their studies so that they can crack any kind of interview? What do you think?
I think daily, like half an hour, 1 hour, it's sufficient. If you like daily, you should be consistent. Like it should not be like you have some breaks, so it's okay. We will just continue to over this thing, and especially the coding part. Like if we do at least one code also in a day, like in a daily basis, it is very easy when we sit on a in an interview, so we easily we can like answer their questions. Like it will not feel like, oh how it is happening, but you will not feel anxious. Like
Hmm.
if we like get daily, we will practice this things daily.
Good, glad to know about it. So what kind of challenges did you face from transitioning into the data science role as such?
um Challenges like since I'm mother, so sometimes like I don't get that much time to go through this like process. So that's the only challenge I face, apart from technology. So since like I am good in maths and statistics, so I wanted to know like how this algorithm works. So I have gone through the resources also, the official documentation also. That is very important actually. If we read the official documentation of any tool before using that tool, that is the most important thing. So that will it will clear most of the things. Like when we start using the tool, it will be very easy for us. So that challenges that I have faced, like basically it was personally only. Like if I think like a technical part or this part, it was like it was not easy, but it was interesting for me.
All right. Good to know about it as well.
Yeah.
If I ask you, Ruchi, the must-have three stack so that you can crack any data science interviews, then what will be the three stacks or three technologies?
Okay, Python.
Python for sure.
For the coding, yeah, for the
Mm,
coding, Python. For data science, ML, like machine learning models, like they do ask like between a comparison of the model, like why you should choose this model for. They sometimes they gives you they gives like a scenario, like this is a data, which model you will choose for this kind of data. So if we have a knowledge about the model, so we can compare between them, like logistic, linear, basic concept only, not that much deep. Like they don't ask like if we increase this hyperparameter, what will happen. They don't ask, but they do expect that we should know like the difference between the models, like
mm-hmm.
which model will be suit for which data set actually basically they want. And
Correct.
uh, deep learning, AI, Power BI also they do want like because they have to represent the data to the client, so they want that we should have the basic knowledge of this tools like Power BI. Sometimes they are very interested in Excel also. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why. So
Mm-hmm.
these kind of tools, yeah.
All right. So one advisable question that what do you think that you want to give an advice to the people that shouldn't be done? It's a mistake that people often do in their initially data science learning phase. So any advice for them?
uh, we should not consider it as a very easy kind of things, because if we go, if we like it seem very easy, like okay, we are just cleaning the data, we are just doing this that, and then we are applying the models. In a real industry it doesn't work like that. So we should not think that, and we should not like even in one interview they asked me very simple question or pandas, merge two
Mm-hmm.
pandas data
Mm-hmm.
frame. I didn't practice that time, so it was seems like very difficult for me, and now it's very easy. So it happens like we just leave our practice of doing coding to implementing the models in between the journey. If we don't get selected in one company, we get demoralized. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we don't prepare well for next company. So it should be, if we are not getting one opportunity, it's okay. Start, because there are so many opportunities are there, and if we update ourselves according to the opportunity, according to their JD, so
Mm-hmm.
it is
Mm-hmm.
not that much difficult to crack any interview as a entry level, in an
Mm-hmm.
entry level.
Correct. That is absolutely correct. All right.
Yeah.
So your vision for the next 5 to 10 years, where you see yourself?
I really I just want to grow. I just want to, because it's been a career break for me from since last 5 years. So now I just want to grow, see myself growing and seeing myself learning new technologies, skills, which I should be open to the challenges. So that is a vision I have, like, and maybe like in 5 years, maybe like I will reach to certain level of um, uh, to like, if somebody asks me something like about my domain, I will able to answer them without any doubts.
Correct. Um, One final question, Ruchi, to you that often
Yeah.
asked to me. Uh, how can student build a very strong portfolio to showcase their skills to
Actually, which the thing which I have seen, we have to update our, if we if we consider, like, if we talk about the resume, so we have to change our resume according to their GD. Like, sometimes we just click, like, whichever the opportunities come, we just click on the opportunity. We don't like see, okay, this is we should update our resume according to the opportunity. Like, we should, whatever they want, we can learn the basic of that, and we can add those things in our resume, so it will get
Exactly. The resume
so
should not be same. It should be depending upon the JD
yeah,
and what kind of requirement the company is asking for you. Yeah,
yeah,
that is absolutely correct. Oh, that's fantastic to talk to you, Ruchi. Thanks so much for giving us time.
yeah,
Uh,
thank you.
all right. So, do we have any questions? I can see a few of the participants. If you have any question, please paste in Q&A. We have few of the Kim. Let me just.
Okay.
So we have few questions from Anonymous. How you prepared for each interview?
um I go through the JD of the company, the JD which is sent by the company, what they want for the this position. So I go through the JD. I go through the tools and the things which is required for the interview. I go through the that things first, and then I prepare the rest of the things.
All right. Y- this placement team, resume building, and these things worked for you?
Yeah, it has worked for me. Even my resume was four pages before, so
Hmm.
they guided me how to shorten your resume, how to make it more useful and more showable, kind of. So it is, yeah, it is helpful for me. Yeah, a lot.
All right. Supriya has a question. Your opinion on AI replacing the jobs. What do you think about it?
I don't think like AI. See, technology will come, like technology will go. We have to update ourselves, like how we can compete with others in the market, like in the industry. It's technology will come and go. We have to update ourselves. There is no other option, I guess.
All right. How many questions they asked you related to which subject? I think it's gonna be more like an SQL, Python, and machine learning, right? These three things.
They ask more about, first they give you some quotes to write down, the simple, like one liner of quotes, like how you will, they just see that how you like how you go through the solution, like go reach the solution. Like they see the your what do you call, the method, or your approach to the
Mm-hmm.
this
Correct.
result. And like and then after the Python, they come to ML, deep learning, AI, and the projects. Yeah, projects is very important. Whichever the project we have done in during our internship, so they want that we should know that project completely, like because it is been done by us only, so they want that we should know each and every part of that project. So they are very much concerned, and they do ask questions in that, from that only. Even if now, like if candidates are prepared and do the projects which is in a trend, or which
Mm-hmm.
is related to AI, that is more helpful.
Correct. That is correct. Thank you so much, Ruchi. That's all. Great to talk to you and great to see you
Yeah,
after a
same
long
here.
time as well.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. So we can conclude the session for today. Thank you so much,
yeah,
Ruchi, once again.
thank you so much, Nizar. Thank you,
Thank you.
Shally, thank you, Data My team.